up against history, drowning in this great tide of human events, and you just slip it all away in your bed. Well, your bag. Well, go ahead, slip yourself in, Audie, because the greatest tide of human events is coming in today, and you better not get your feet wet.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning, buddy.
Lucky for you, I got a sense of history. Oh, are you finished with last night's? You know, it is just freezing out there. People's breaths coming out of their mouths like balloons in a cartoon. Oh, you know, people have been out there for hours. Queens Boulevard lined for blocks already. And cripples! Cripples laying in the streets in stretchers with earmuffs all over their bandages. And nuns. You've never seen so many nuns in your entire life. And ordinary people, just like you and me, coming in here from New Jersey and Connecticut. And, oh, this one woman, she drove all the way from Ohio. Ohio, just for today. And she drove 4 of the most crippled people in Toledo. I swear, Audie, I have not seen so many people so excited since the premiere of that Cleopatra movie. It's that big. Just smell. There's miracles in the air.
It's soot, Bunny. Polluted air.
All these out-of-staters coming in here with their cameras and their thermos bottles, and you're right here, and you're all zipped in like a turtle. You know, Miss Henshaw, the old lady who works at the A&P and gyps everybody off, well, her nephew is a cop, and he is saving us these 2 divine spots right by the curb. Well, you're not the only one with connections, but you can't save them forever, Audie. God, what a morning! Oh, you should see the stars. I know all the stars from that time I worked for that astronomer. Oh, you should see Orion. Orion, that's the Irish constellation. Oh, and I took my autograph book out with me, and I opened it up, and I let Jupiter shine right on it. Jupiter and Venus and Mars, they are all out. Oh, and you just gotta see Orion. That's the hunter, and he is pulling his arrow back and pointing it up at the sky like he's gonna play a big connect the dots game with a bunch of burning planets. God, what a welcome for the Pope. And right about now, he's probably flying through the air and bumping planets out of his way as he goes. and falling asleep and dreaming about the mobs that are waiting for him here. That's what they dream about, you know. The famous ones. They're the real people. We're just the creatures of their dreams. You're the dream, and I'm the dream. Oh, come on, Audie, I want to be there for the Pope's dreams. Just look at that light out there behind the Empire State Building, swirling around and around like a burglar's torch looking for something in the night. God, everybody's waiting out there, Audie. Everybody.
What I want to know is who the hell is paying for this WAP's trip over here anyway?
Audie, shh. They'll hear you.
I don't put my nickels and dimes in Sunday collections to pay for any Dago holiday.
This guy's flying over here with his robes and gewgaws and bringing all his buddies over when I can't even afford a trip to Staten Island.
And what's in Staten Island?
Nothing, but I can't even afford a nickel ferry boat ride there. I've known you 2 months. I can't even afford a present for you. A ring.
I don't need a ring.
At least a friendship ring.
Oh, I'd only lose it.
This guy's flying over here. Not tourist, oh no.
Hey, Audie. Where did you go last night?
You go see the Pope. Tell him hello for me.
You went to that amateur night, didn't you? You went to the Eldorado Bar amateur night, didn't you? God, you spent 2 months trying to build you up to be something, and you go away and throw it all away on that drivel.
They talked all the way through it.
Well, did you at least play them with the Devil and Evelyn?
They talked and walked around all the way through it.
God, I wish I could have been there with you. Do you know what I would have said to them? The first time I heard Mares He Goes, I said to myself, I am listening to a classic. I did the same thing with Old Black Magic, and I could have danced all night. Picked them out as classics the moment I heard them. Where is the devil? in Evelyn? What's it doing in Angela's eyes? Oh, I tell ya, I did not work in the Macy's music department for Nix. I know what I'm talking about. That song is a classic. You have written yourself a classic.
They made me buy all my own beers.
Oh, pearls before swine. Chalk it all up to experience.
The blackboard's getting kind of filled up. I'm too old to be a young talent.
Just smell the bread, Audie.
Shut the window. It's freezing and you're letting all the dirt in.
You know, Miss Henshaw, her nephew, he's saving us those seats right by the curb, and it's right by the cemetery, too, so the Pope's gonna have to slow down.
Nothing worse than cold dirt.
And when the Pope rides by in his limousine, I'll call out, Your Holiness, marry us! To hell with peace to the world, peace to us. And he won't hear me because the whole city's gonna be yelling and bands will be playing. But he'll see me because I've been eyed by the best of them, you know. And I'll grab your hand and I'll shout, Marry us, Pope! And he'll nod and wave and all those rubies and emeralds on his fingers, they're gonna send yes beams. Oh, you know, in a way today's kind of like my wedding day. Oh, I should have something white in my throat. God, our whole life is beginning today, Audie. My life and our life. And we're gonna get married and go out to California, and Billy will help you. He'll help you get your sons in movies. You know, you'll be out there with the big shots. Out where you belong. Not doing any more amateur nights on Queens Boulevard, that's for sure. And the El Dorado bar's gonna put up a big neon sign flashing right down onto Queens, and it's gonna say, Arthur Shaughnessy got started here. And nobody's gonna believe it. How Audie, tables turn.
Bridges are for burning, tables are for turning.
Please.
I'll come see the Pope if...
I love you!
I will come if...
No, you said you'd come. That's tantamount to a promise.
I will if...
Tantamount. You know, I did not work in a law office for Nix. I could sue you for breach.
Bunny.
No, I know what you're gonna say.
Cook for me.
I knew it!
Breakfast?
No, you bend my arm and twist my heart, but I gotta be strong.
I'm not asking any 10-course dinner.
No, you know what? You just put your pants on with the ski peach I said I bought you. It's real cold out, like 38 degrees, and I don't want you getting your pneumonia back.
Eggs, baby. Eggs right here.
Just rinse your mouth out and come on, let's go, all right?
You boil the eggs and you pour lemon sauce over them.
Hollandaise. I know Hollandaise. No, you know what? It's real cold out, so make sure you dress warm. I had to put the New York Post in my booties this morning. Plastic's just not as warm as it used to be, apparently.
You boil the eggs and you pour hollandaise over them on English muffins, and then you put the grilled ham on top. Look, I am making a scrapbook of all the things you tell me you know how to cook, and then I go through magazines and I cut out pictures of what it must look like. Look, veal parmigiana, eggplant meringue.
Oh, I made that for me last night. It was so good, I almost died.
If you cooked my words like they was veal, I'd say I love you at every
Oh,
meal.
Audie.
Take my words, garlic and oil them, butter and broil them, saute and boil them. Oh, Bunny, let me eat you. Cook for me.
Oh, no! Not until after we're married.
You couldn't give me just a little sample right now?
I am not that kind of girl! Well, I'll sleep with you anytime you want. Anywhere. In the 2 months I known you, have I refused you once? Not once. What, do you want me to climb in the bag right now? Well, go ahead, unzip it. Well, go on, unzip it! Give your fingers a smack and I'll flatter my back. I'll also those words into a sampler for you in our new home in California. And we'll hang it right by the front door, too. Because, Audie, I am a rotten leg. And I know it, and you know it, and everybody knows it.
What do you mean everybody knows it?
Oh, I'm no good in bed. It's no insult. Oh, I took this sex test in Reader's Digest about 2 weeks ago. I scored a 12. A 12, Audie. Okay, I ran out of that dentist office with tears gushing out of my face. face up to the truth about myself. So, if I say I'll cook for you now, and I won't sleep with you till after we're married, well, you'd look forward to sleeping with me so much that by the time we get to that motel near Hollywood, I'd be such a disappointment you'd never forgive me. My cooking is the one thing I've got to lure you with and hold you with. Oh, we gotta save some magic for the honeymoon, Lonnie. It's my first one, and I want it to be so good. I'm aiming for 2 million calories. Oh God, Lonnie, I want to cook for you so bad. Every time I walk by the A&P, I get all hot jams and chili pepper inside my thighs. Oh, but I can't. I can't. Not until we got those tickets to California safe in my purse, and Billy knows we're coming, and I got that ring right on my cooking finger. Oh, don't tempt me. I love you.
2 eggs over easy.
No. And I'm sorry last night went so sour.
They made me buy all my own beers.
Is it light? Is it daytime
Oh,
already?
boy, some cornflakes.
You better leave.
Oh, come on, a nice bowl full.
I don't want her to know yet.
Come on, it'll be like a coming attraction.
You're a tease, buddy. That's the worst they could be.
Is it morning?
Go back to bed.
Well, you're dressed and it's so dark. Did you get an emergency call? Oh, did the lion have babies yet?
The lioness hasn't dropped yet. The jaguar and cheetah both still waiting. The bird's still on the rest.
Are you leaving to get away from me? Well, tell me the truth. You hate me. You hate my looks, my face, my clothes. You hate me. You wish I was fatter so there'd be more of me to hate. You hate me. Don't say that. You love me. I know you love me. You love me.
Ah!
I don't love you! How does that grab you? No! No! For once, could you let all of my emotions come out? If I laugh, you give me a pill. If I cry, you give me a pill. No more pills! I'm quiet now. No more. Look at me. I'm a peaceful forest. But I can feel all the animals have gone back into hiding, and now I'm very quiet. All the wild animals have gone back into hiding. But once could you let me have an emotion? Let the animals come out. I don't like being still, Artie. It makes me afraid. Well, how are you this morning? Sleep well? You were out late last night. I heard you come in and moved over in bed. Well, go back to bed and rest. It's still early. Come back to bed.
The Pope is coming today, and I'm going to see him.
Well, the Pope is coming here.
Yes, he's coming here. We're gonna kick off our shoes, have a few beers, kick the piano around. The Pope is talking to the UN about Vietnam. He's talking to them to stop the war so Ronnie doesn't have to go to Vietnam.
3 weeks he's been gone. How can 21 days be 100 years?
This woman doesn't understand. My kid is charmed. He gets greetings to go to the training for Vietnam. And the Pope does something never done before. He flies out of Italy for the first time ever to stop the war. Ronnie will be home before you can say Jake Rabinowitz. Ronnie, what a kid. Charmed life.
Well, I can't go out of the house. My fingernails are all different lengths. Well, I couldn't leave the house. Look, I cut this one just yesterday, and look how long it is already. Oh, but this one, I cut this one months ago, right down to the quick, and it hasn't moved much. I don't understand that. I couldn't see the Pope, I'd embarrass him. My nails are all different. I can feel them growing. They're connected to my veins, to my heart, pulling my insides out my fingers!
Pope takes one look at you standing there on Queens Boulevard, and he'll make the biggest U-turn you ever saw, right back to Rome. I dreamed last night Ronnie was the Pope. And he came today, streets, the line, with everybody waiting to meet him. And I felt like Joseph P. Kennedy, only bigger, because the Pope is a bigger draw than any president. And it was raining everywhere, but on him. And when he saw you and me standing there on Queens Boulevard, he stopped his glass limo, and I stepped into the bubble. You didn't. He wouldn't take you.
He would take me!
Oh, your own son denied you. Slammed the door in your face, and you were wearing open-toed shoes, and the water ran in the heels and out the toes, like a pair of Rin Tin Tins taking a leak. And Ronnie and I, we went off to Rome. He canonized me. Made me a saint of the church. And in charge of writing all the hymns for the church. A hymn could not be played unless it was mine. And the whole congregation sang, "Where is the devil in Evelyn?" Only they made it sound like monks when they were singing it. You weren't invited, bananas. Ronnie loved only me. What a dream. It's awful to have to wake up. For my dreams, I need a passport and shots. I travel the whole world.
This one time, I had a dream that I met Abraham Lincoln.
Like him?
Oh, he was all right.
You want to know what I dream? I dream I am just waking up, and I roam around the house all day crying because of the way my life turned out. And then I do wake up, and what do? I roam around the house all day crying about the way my life turned out.
The day the Pope came to New York. The day the Pope came to New York. It really was comical. The Pope was comical. The day the Pope came to New York.
Don't be disrespectful.
Oh. Stay out of the kitchen. I'll get you food.
I'll chop it up in small pieces.
Miss Henshaw cannot say our spots indefinitely. Tantamount to theft of keys. Other people could be confessed. Just make her go back to bed.
Hello, Artie.
You're gonna eat like a human being. Work all day in a zoo, come home to a zoo.
Well, I like being animals. You know why? Well, I never heard of a famous animal before. Oh, a couple of lassies. An occasional trigger. But by and large, animals weren't meant to be famous.
How wondrous the life of a dog. How noble in his thought. How gentle in his dignity.
Oh, I haven't had a chance to welcome you. Well, this is my home, and I'm your hostess, and I should welcome you. I just wanted to say hello, and I'm glad you could come. I was very sick a few months ago. I tried to slash my wrists with spoons. But I'm better now and glad to see people in the house. I couldn't go out. Not yet. Hello.
You know what my wish is? Well, the priest last Sunday told us to make a wish when the Pope rides by. When the Pope rides by, my wish is going to be so big it's going to knock the Pope's eye out. It's all braided up in these tall letters, and all my veins and arteries and aortas are all braided up into the wish that she dies pretty damn soon.
Well, I had a vision, a nightmare. I saw you talking to a terrible fat woman with newspapers for feet. And she was talking about hunters up in the sky and how she was a dream and you were a dream.
I'd like you to meet. This is Bunny Flingers.
Arthur, are you dressed warm? You know, it's all right. I'll teach you how to dress warm. I used to work in ski lodges. Hell, I worked at Aspen. Oh, jeez.
I'm glad you're making friends, Artie. I'm no good for you.
Bananas, I might as well give you these now. Travel folders to Juarez. You take a plane on deck down to Mexico, and a nice wetback lawyer will meet you. You'll sign a couple papers and jet on back to good old NY.
Bunny's more than a friend.
Play some south of the border, you know, divorce Mexico style.
South of the border.
Bunny, would you get out of here? I'll take care of this.
I do not work in a travel agency for Nick's Arthur.
Bunny,
I know my way around.
she can't even go to the incinerator alone. You're talking about Mexico.
I know these sick wives. I've seen a dozen just like you in movies. You know, you spend all day sitting in your wheelchair, holding on to your hubby, and